Passing Strange is infectiously delightful, and it talks about something I think really powerful, which is how we go about finding our place in the world in this multicultural age, because Stu is a black man who adored white European artists, who played rock and roll, and who out of it constructed a place in the world that's uniquely his own. And to me, that's the great joy of the piece.
Now the church on Adams Boulevard is usually a bore. The ladies wave fans and the old men snore. The kids cut up on cue in the very back pew. The Holy Ghost ain't been here since 1972.
But they said it on PBS.
Are you trying to embarrass me in front of all these people?
But that was the coolest thing that's ever happened here.
Do you want these people thinking I've raised a heathen?
I'm not like you. I don't care what they think.
Don't you know the difference between the sacred and the profane?
I can't hear the difference.
Yeah, I think that the overwhelming thing that we get from people is, first thing is the things we say about relationships between parents and children, in specific mother and son. The mother and son relationship in this play, I have really been overwhelmed by the comments that I've received, how they do feel like that we have kind of nailed something, in this mother-son relationship that I think is kind of universal. We weren't trying to be universal, it just happened, That's the first thing. The second thing, I think people are happy to hear music that doesn't sound like musical theater music in the theater. I think they're happy to drag their friends, the guy who hates cast albums, and drag that friend of yours to the theater, and then make him happy, and he's like, yeah, you've never taken me to a musical that I actually liked because, I like Led Zeppelin or I like the Beatles or whatever, We're the play for people who like musicals but have friends who hate them. So you drag the friend who hates them, and the friend who hates them will like us.
I think one of the things that's really good about this and that we want to really keep is that it feels like when you go to see it, it's really different every night. And I played with Stu for so long, and he's never the same. He's never the same. He walks out and looks at an audience and does what he feels is appropriate for his mood and for what he sees out there, what he's getting. And so it's always like you don't know for sure what you're going to get.
So now let's jet the scene of the crime, touch down in once upon a time, where plastic land gives way to a new world born today. Amsterdam, spring sunshine, and the vibe is alive, and the girls look fine. He sits in a cafe, like Baldwin in the day. Amsterdam, Amsterdam. Amsterdam, Amsterdam.
Berkeley looks like the Bible Belt.
Amsterdam, Amsterdam.
We started this project, Stu and Heidi Rodewald and I started this project in 2004, so it's been a long, long road. And along the way, we did so much experimentation with the material. There's reams of writing that Stu probably's got in a crate somewhere of, drafts and drafts and drafts and characters that came and went and songs that came and went and all the rest of it. So we've always had the idea that every time we do a new production or even a workshop, it's like right now, for this audience on this night kind of thing. And I don't think, I wouldn't say that the version we're going to do at the Belasco is like progression past Berkeley. I would say the Berkeley production was its thing, and now the Public Theater production was its thing, and the Belasco production is its thing, and they all have validity,
And after so long feeling so alone, I feel like picking up the phone and calling up that place called home to say I